Okay, family, welcome back to another video. My name is Gregory Falcon. I'm based in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been involved in the real estate business, trucking business, cryptocurrency, the stock market, and also teach a financial literacy course. But today's topic is I get quite a few questions about should I buy a dump truck or should I buy a rental property? Since I've been in the rental property business and a licensed realtor for 30 years, I've been in the trucking business for the last 18, 19 years. I've ran flatbeds, I ran box trucks, I ran reefers, I ran dry vans. But for the last 7 years, I've been mainly concentrating on dump trucks. I switched over to the dump truck business. And mainly because finding drivers to run over the road long distance for a couple of weeks at a time was getting tougher and tougher. And with the dump truck business, drivers are home every night. So I decided to shift my gears and move into the dump truck business full time and sell all my tractors and trailers. And that's where I've been so far. So a lot of people ask me to compare the dump truck business to rental properties. And it's really is no comparison. Both of them have pros and cons, but the dump truck business has more pros. You'll make more money than you will in the rental market renting properties. So I did a basic breakdown and just want to go over some numbers with you. The trucks I buy are brand new. Right now, dump trucks are running roughly about, 250,000. So I did a comparison running a dump truck, purchasing one 250,000, putting 10% down, also purchasing you can still buy a new rental property for about 250,000. It's only gonna be a little 3-bedroom, 2-bath, probably a ranch, maybe a 1-car garage for 250 here in the Charlotte area that you'll be able to rent. Of course, everybody knows rent is absolutely insane around the whole country. So I would say right now, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house can probably rent anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500 a month. So we'll go on the high end, $2,500 a month for the rental property. And we'll say purchase price is $250 with 10% down, just like the dump truck. We'll do, try and keep both prices even, interest rates the same. And we can just see what type of money a dump truck would make compared to a rental property. And since I've been doing both for quite a while, I'm a pretty good judge. And right now I'm leaning more towards the dump truck business than the rental market. Back in 08, 2010, 12, 13, 14, you was able to buy a 3-bedroom, 2 baths for 40, 50, 60, 70,000. Now the same houses are 225 to 300. So the market is absolutely went insane all across the country. But then you have to deal with tenants. So you got the tenants on the rental property side, you got the drivers on the dump truck side. Both can be headaches, both can be good. It just depends on how you can handle it. Now, for me personally, I have a CDL. I have a Class 8 CDL, so I'm able to drive my truck. And that's one of the advantages. If something goes wrong or my driver quit, it's not something I would like to do, but if I have to, I can get in the truck and drive until I get another driver. And that goes back to the point when you're financing a truck now, if you don't have a CDL, they will consider you an investor. And that means your interest rate is going to be higher, and that means your truck payment is going to be higher. We're already talking about if you do a $250,000 truck and you're putting 10% down, you're financing $225,000. Current interest rate at the dealerships is 7%. You do 6 years, you're still looking at a $3,900 a month truck payment. I know $3,900 a month truck payment is a lot, but if you have the contracts like my company has, we have quite a few contracts with the state, with the city. So we have to work, plus with the infrastructure bill going on across the whole country, it's tons and tons of work and everybody's extremely busy. And right now it's coming up on our peak season. We just started in mid-March, late March, that we're starting to run day and night. So that's one of the reasons why my company, we only buy new trucks, and all our trucks we buy with the 5-year, 300,000-mile warranty on bumper to bumper. Then we do the extended warranty on the transmission to get another 5 years out of the transmission. And the reason I do that because we're running the trucks day and night. And the newer the truck, the more reliable it's going to be. Not saying that a used truck can't do the same job, but for resale value and later on and depreciation and things of that nature, a new truck just makes more sense and it's more reliable than an older truck, especially when we're running it 16, 18 hours a day. So we got a first shift, and by the time the guy comes in on first shift, the next person gets in the truck and they're driving night shift. So the truck hardly sits. So again, I know getting a $3,900 a month truck payment is a lot, because most people mortgages and car payments and probably total bills at home doesn't equate to $3,900 a month. But once you get in this business and understand the money that you can make daily, you'll understand $3,900 a month. It's a lot, but you can handle it if you can manage your money. That's why you got to be financial literacy to understand how to do the math, understand how to bid jobs, understand how much the truck is going to make, what your profit is going to be. And the main thing is have a budget, and make sure you stick to your budget. And just because you start making great money, do not increase your lifestyle right now, because you're going to have repairs and things to fix later on in the trucking business. That's why I always say, hey, you got to have a budget, you got to have finances, you got to understand the game and know how to play and make the money. But here in Charlotte, we have a big contract on 45. We're running at night to put a toll lane in. We do contracts during the day. So most of my work is public work. And the reason I do most of the public work is because public work, you guarantee to get paid. I have a few private customers, but probably 90% of all my customers are public work. City, state, school, county, housing authority, things of that nature that the money's already been set aside by tax dollars, and we know we're going to get paid. So that's one reason why I choose the majority of public work. But getting back to the payment. So you're talking about $3,900 a month for a truck. If you do the same exact math and you finance a house and put 10% down, you're talking about a $1,400, $1,500 mortgage. You do taxes, insurance, you're $1,700 a month. If you're renting it for $2,000, you're doing $300 a month cash flow. Those are not good numbers for me. I have rental property, and I'm not cash flowing $300. Is just not enough. And I know a lot of people on social media, but cash flowing $200, $300, $400 a month, and it sounds good, but it doesn't work for me. Even if I was getting $2,500 a month, that's $800 a month. That still is not enough money for me to say it's worth my time right now, compared to the money we're making with the dump truck business and the trucking business. So even at $800 a month net profit, you're making $9,600 a year. Sounds good. It does. It really does sound good. But let me go over to the trucking side and give you some numbers on the trucking side. So by us running the truck night and day, the truck is grossing anywhere from $1,600 to $1,800 a day. So let's just stay with a $1,600 a day, which is on the low end. Remember, we run day and night. So if you're running day and night, if you're making $1,600 a day after you pay your driver, after you subtract fuel out, we just gonna keep this at even numbers. So you're gonna net $1,000 a day. So now you're talking about netting $1,000 a day compared to a rental property netting $9,600 a year. So we do $1,000 a day on a dump truck, and we work 20 days a month, because everybody knows 5 work days in a week. So you're talking about making $20,000 a month off of the truck. By the time you make your $4,000 truck payment, you make your insurance, $4,500, you're still left with $15,500 a month, compared to making $9,600 a year on a rental property. And I know everybody will say, but you get depreciation on the rental property. Yes, you will get depreciation on the rental property. But my philosophy is, I look at rental property as my long-term retirement investment. So I still buy rental property, but I prefer to buy a truck first, take the profits from the truck, and then go purchase a rental property so I can pay cash for it. Then I don't have a mortgage note. I don't have any financing involved. I take all the profits from the dump truck and shift it over there. This is part of me saying being financially responsible for your money, and use your money to invest, to acquire wealth and build wealth. So if you got your rental properties paid for, now I'm netting $2,500 a month on my rental property. Now I can build and acquire and build my cash flow up even faster. So now you're talking about $15,500 a month in the dump truck business, and peak season is 9 months out of the year. So now you're talking about making $140,000 in 1 year. So you take that money and you live a modest lifestyle, and keep your bills down, you could take that money, you can take 100,000 of the 140, and this is just one truck. I have a fleet. So this is just one truck right here that you're making that type of money on. If you just keep 100,000 off to the side and live off the 40,000, if you got multiple trucks, 40 times 5 trucks, you're still making really good money in 1 year. But again, I've been doing this, the dump truck side for 7 years. I bidded the contracts, I won contracts. So I'm the first tier on these projects. So I have the contracts. Plus I run subcontractors. I did a video on the subcontractors. There's a lot of different avenues in the dump truck business that you can make money outside of a rental property. Your rent is pretty much set for 12 months and you know what you're gonna get. Where when you're in the dump truck business, okay, yeah, you have some rainy days, you miss some days, but if you're running day and night, some weeks you may work 7 days a week, some weeks you may work 4 days a week. But on average, it's gonna average out to about 5 days a week is what you're gonna be making. So you figure you're putting $100,000 aside in 3 years, you can go buy that same rental property and pay cash for it. And now you got a serious cash flow going on with that particular rental property, and you still have your dump truck. So in the meantime, you're paying your dump truck off, the rental property is appreciating, so now you're getting appreciation on the rental property, your dump truck is going, we replace our trucks every 6 years. So by the time we get it paid for and get everything together, it's close to the 300,000 miles, the warranty is up, it's time to trade it in. Right now, we're probably getting 75% of what we paid for the dump truck on trade-in. So again, family, I just wanted to run down some quick numbers. If you like what I'm talking about, please leave me some comments below, and please like and subscribe and join the family so I can get out more content. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.